What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're checking out the new hit Obsession. I have seen this movie once in theaters. You guys have not seen this movie. But the exciting part for us is, you know, we have a little bit of a connection because we binge watched Superman Lois. Oh yeah. How many episodes was it? It was like 65 episodes or something. And this movie has Inde Navarrette.
Not enough episodes is what I'm saying.
Not enough. Not enough. That's the correct response.
Let's go.
I actually did not know going into the movie that she was even in it because the trailers that I saw, I only saw one trailer. It never showed her, so I had no idea she was in the movie until like 2 weeks before it came out. So that was kind of a fun surprise. I really like this movie. I'm excited to watch it again. I've only seen it that one time, and I'm excited to see what you guys think about it because now you've kind of lived in the pop culture of like everyone talking about this movie. So I hope it hasn't been too overhyped for you guys.
Listen, so the only Discord that I've seen from it is this came out at the same time as Backrooms, and people were shitting on Backrooms because I don't know why they didn't understand it.
Let's watch that next.
Go watch Obsession. Go watch Obsession. Go. I'm like,
we will.
Okay. Yeah. No, I really want to watch Backrooms, but that's the only thing I've heard from this movie. So I can't attest to whether it's like it's positive or negative reviews on it because it's only been like young people and comparing the two movies together. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
It has been a little bit of an indie movie Barbenheimer almost. That like these two movies have become attached because even Steven Spielberg will mention one and mention the other in the same sentence, and you're like, oh shit, like these two have made an impact, which is really great. I don't want to say we told you so. I don't want to say like we called it, but I will say watching 4 seasons of Superman and Lois, that has a great cast overall, like some lovely actors on that show. I mean, we love our Tylers, we love our Bitsies, but I think we were always like, dude, this kid playing Lana's daughter is a breakout star, like is going to hit it big, was really good in the show. Indy's character, like she got sort of written out of season 4 because they like reduced the budget and stuff, and I think we were all like bummed by that, but still a fan of how the overall show like wrapped everything up, and you know, and I think that her and the teen characters, that was a big part of the appeal of that show, even if us old heads were always like, get these teens off of our screen, we want to spend time with dad, we want to spend time with dorky dad Superman. And then when what they did with her dad character, he was like, Mija, and then he ends up getting divorced and shit. We were like, dude, fucking Kyle. You barely redeemed yourself, Kyle. You barely redeemed yourself.
All right. Well, we're also going to have the Uncut reaction on our Patreon, obviously, so check that out. And when we watch Backrooms, we'll have that on there. Plus, we have a ton of other movies and TV shows, and it's X-Men week. So, hello. I don't know where you're at, but like, you might want to watch that. It's pretty fucking cool.
It is.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, got us done.
All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
You're in every song I listen to. You were the only person that was nice to me when I moved here.
Buddy, that don't mean shit.
Didn't have anything to say, and we just sat there.
The other thing you should know,
I keep telling
Agustin,
myself, don't tell her, she's too good.
this movie was made by like online comedy YouTubers and guys that do like quick little comedy sketches.
That's
No,
everything.
stop. Okay, that was cringy.
Oh my God.
Okay, Nikki would
You
vomit.
told me to pour my heart out. Do you know how vulnerable I just got?
I underestimated you.
Oh my God.
You want me to go?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry I made you do that.
No, it's okay.
It's the waitress.
You know she's sensitive about
Like, hey,
that.
remember when you used to get bullied? Everybody called you Freaky Nikki? She'll be like, oh my God.
No, she won't.
Then when do I ask?
Any other time. All you have is time.
Now I'm checking. I'm like, where in Burbank is his diner? Have I eaten there? I think I have. Yo, is that a dead
ass
cat?
cat. Look at that foam coming out of its mouth. That's a dead ass cat.
Oh no.
Hector, don't look. You have cats. Don't
Shandy?
look.
Bro, that's honestly triggering. That's so sad.
Yeah, I know. Don't look.
Oh no.
It's like, it's one thing if it like your cat's like vomiting at home and you're there because you're like, get in the car, drive to the vet. But then what?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, it ate some medication. Son of a bitch.
I'm texting Abby right now, like, hey, make sure we don't have any aspirin on, like reachable by these cats.
Also, she probably won't want to watch this movie now.
You're crying about the wrong thing, brother. You should be crying about your cat.
I wonder who kept that crocheted blanket. Oh, that is her. Hey, Lana's daughter. Is a loose tie-in to Superman and Lois?
I was gonna tell you something.
What?
Yeah, so I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Good for you, girl. Get out of there.
Get out of Smallville.
Yeah, get out of Smallville.
Tonight's the night.
Shit! God damn it!
Are you okay?
I just dropped my crystal necklace down the drain.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Why would you even say that?
It's okay, girl. It's in the P-trap. It'll be fine.
Do you have crystal necklaces?
Yeah, here, let me show you.
I don't know why people would hang out with Bear.
Thanks.
Yeah, let me know if you need anything else.
Sunshine and rock. Nikki would hate that.
Whatever you say, dude.
Red flag number 1 didn't say, my cat died tonight. I can't make it out.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the score for this, too. This is good.
Yeah, it is good.
Well put together. I don't trust men that don't like cats. I don't trust men that don't like dogs either, obviously. But you like cats, Adam. You like cats.
What, no crystal?
Yeah, you do. You're not an asshole about it. You're not obtuse about it. If my cat died, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man."
I mean, it's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Or it does work and it like ruins their lives.
Or they die or wish they were dead.
You're good.
7.
So this is gonna be, I'm already guessing, like a monkey paw situation.
Agustin, this movie was literally inspired by an episode of The Simpsons where there's a monkey paw.
Yes. Look, I'm the one that has to go home and hear my dad
I'm already piecing it together.
I'm
digging these vibes so far. Like the movie's well shot. Characters seem like they're going to be interesting.
Good. Sorry, I just don't want you to get in trouble.
I know, babe. I love you.
I love you.
What the f are you guys doing?
Ian's just messing with me.
I look over and these two are just...
Hey, Mija. Good to see you.
Shit.
Hey, Mija. Remember
see you
your
at home. I'm
quinceanera
gonna head
last
home.
year?
Remember?
4 shots of tequila, please. And anything else?
I'll get a pina colada.
Wait, so what was the important stuff on the phone today?
A lot. I did a lot of really important things.
That?
Uh-huh. Your cat died.
Yes, you can...
I said I got it.
She's cool.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Thank you.
But I don't know why people would hang out with Bear. Give me something that Bear is cool at.
Oh, maybe he's going through a little bit of a down slump right now, Hector. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
To Sandy. Oh shit.
Well, all right.
Let's get these fuckers, huh?
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, bitch. Here we go.
Dude's serious. He's like you guys when you were on the Schmodown.
Sandy died.
Dude.
Really? Bear, I'm so sorry.
What is Aladdin? Bear, buddy. I'm so sorry, Bear.
Does anybody have cash? You're an angel.
I gotta say, usually these teenagery young person banter scenes feel kind of forced sometimes, and this does not feel forced.
Because
this feels nice.
This was all written by people this age.
Who are this age, exactly.
yeah, I mean, like, it feels natural. Like, all of these people feel completely natural. I like it. I dig it.
It's not written by like a 55-year-old man who's like, what do teenagers sound like?
Don't let me forget. I got you something.
What?
I was gonna ask you. I lost my train of thought.
Bear.
Good night.
Good night. What else?
Spit it out, dude.
Night, Freaky Nikki.
Ew, don't call me that.
I know. I was kidding.
You know I don't like that.
Sorry.
That's great. That's great.
Do you like me?
What?
Because if you do, now's the time to tell me.
Be honest, fucker.
I think we're good friends.
Yeah, dude, Bear sucks, dude.
Good. Good night.
Good night. Yeah.
Hector, will you take us to your 20th reunion so we can interrogate everybody about how suave you were in high school?
I was not. When did I say that I was? I had.
You're just judging them pretty harshly.
I am, man, but it's also because like this kid's not in high school. What is it? 7 years after high school, according to this movie.
Oh man,
like
friends, you only get one wish.
Comes his monkey paw.
I think also the movie is explaining to me because I'm like, why are they hanging out with this guy Bear? He sucks. But it's because they know each other from high school.
I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the world.
Oh, you idiot.
You pendejo.
That's creepy, dude. That's so good. That's so good.
Hey, I just had to pull up
You
directions.
said you had something for me?
Yeah, I left it at home.
Okay.
It's a good performance, dude.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Do you want to come inside or?
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Am I okay because of the cat?
Yeah.
This is great. The music, the pauses.
We can have some drinks and talk about your cat. Yeah. Yeah.
Nikki,
I've
confused.
I've seen people say
I'm so creeped out. I love this shit.
Oh, I'm not actually.
I've seen
Wait, what the?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No.
No.
What are you doing?
I know what you're trying to do.
I've seen people say like she might get an Oscar nomination for Best Actress for this role. And I'm like, dude,
great.
Crushing it.
I just don't know if I can be alone right now.
Bro, I just got so creeped out. Straight up, like, ugh, ugh.
Can we go, please?
Where do you want to go?
I'm just gonna leave you guys. This is too scary. Right?
This is it.
This is good, dude. I love this shit.
Yeah, it's grandma's.
She hadn't even been to Bear's like house.
Yeah.
Like
This place, at
that's
least.
that's not a close friend, bro.
It's that work crush. Or maybe high school crush turned into work crush.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was weird
No,
earlier.
no need to apologize. Just take all the space or time that you need. Good night.
He said, I wish she loved me more than anything in the
Can you sleep with me?
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, bro.
Please?
Yeah.
Oh,
eyes.
brother.
His eyes.
Oh, brother.
This boy's gonna get killed. He's gonna get killed. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be some weapons level shit by the end of this thing. Some brain smashing. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Look at those nasty socks, bro.
Right?
Oh my God.
Get him out of your bed.
A word of advice, gentlemen. If you're planning to tell the person that you have a crush on that you have a crush on them that night, wear some good socks.
Yeah.
Cochinos. It's gonna be like 500 Days of Summer. He's gonna have one amazing night, and then
What the?
oh no! Oh no!
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I thought I saw something.
What the
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Nikki. What the was
I don't
that?
know. I just can we sleep?
Dude, that's such good acting because she really looks like she's coming out of it,
Yeah.
and she's real and.
I'm sorry. I thought I saw something.
Oh my God.
It was a panic attack.
What?
It was a panic attack.
Uh-oh.
I'm I'm just so.
Oh my God.
No.
The edit is great too. It like cut one frame out to make it just the right amount of uncomfortable.
Pop. Yeah. The right amount of pop.
I gotta look up that stick that I just snapped. What
Here,
the
you should
heck?
take a shower. You look like you haven't showered in a week, brother.
Probe. We couldn't afford a Google or a Ask Jeeves or a Bing. We made up a new one. It's called Probe.
Man, they made this movie with
Good for them, bro.
I think it was like 750,000. Pretty good. That does not include what they sold it for, obviously, but
Money well spent. I already love it. We're only 30 minutes in. I'll be right back. I can already see she's right there staring at him.
What were you doing?
Oh God.
I was just going to the bathroom.
Can you lay with me?
What time is it? Like 1 a.m. or 4 a.m.? Like this is a stressful night, dude.
It does not matter. I would have ran out that house, brother.
your true love will always find you.
God, it was just so sad when she like came to her senses and went, what the, like that, I know it's not a point of the movie either, but like I like that this guy could not get good, accurate search results, probably because all these tech companies are Google searches and our internet searches. Make a horror movie about that. Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Hey, yo,
hang
she
on.
cooking.
That actually looks. Hey, yeah, hang on. Let her cook. That actually looks amazing. Hang on a minute.
Hector's in love.
Hey,
Hector's immediately in love.
Hey, Mika.
Nikki, I'm gonna go to the weird witchy store after breakfast, and I'll get this all sorted out. But let me enjoy this food.
You sure about that?
God. Oh God.
Memorial.
Oh God.
So you get Bear.
Well, I don't know if it's bugged, Bear.
No, it is.
She dug this out of the trash. What happened?
Yeah, he put the cat in a trash bag.
Well, I don't think I've been into this store.
Show me the plug and keyboards that isn't working, because I don't want to
don't
get
believe
some.
me.
Is this my man
terrorist
Andy
who
Richter?
Oh, you know.
This is
it's
my
like
man
it.
Andy Richter. I love this guy.
Did she tell you what's wrong? Like, sort of, but I think there's more. Well, what the is it? I want to let her tell you.
I also think these guys are doing a great job with the pacing of this. I'm used to seeing their shit be 5 minutes
I
long.
think it's
Dude.
more than that. Like, I think she's having like a mental breakdown or something. Like, she would like freak out.
She has not stopped staring the whole time.
She's staring at him the whole time.
She's like, don't be weird. She just chill the out and clock the.
Baron, I'm going to need you to play Moon River on the piano for that
Hey, Bear.
14-year-old shit prick. And
Hey, Bear.
big day today. We're going to have a rush.
Also, there's no music store in LA that needs this many employees.
Two tops.
Yeah.
A manager and an employee.
Yeah.
Looked like we were talking about her. So that explains it. You guys walked in.
Just call her.
Maybe don't.
Did you see Agustin? Did you see? She walked right by.
I saw it. I don't know if that's her.
I'm not saying that you took advantage of me.
Nikki, I didn't know you were on drugs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
Not saying what?
You took advantage of me.
That's scary.
I know you like me, Bear.
This lighting is such a good choice, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Eyes,
so
dude, the
strong.
little
I
sparkle
know.
in the eyes.
I know.
Scary.
Would it freak you out if I said yes?
You know me being a tech bitch, I was like, oh yes, more lighting. I love it. It's beautiful. It's like the right amount of discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
And then the music is like lulling you into a false sense of like, wait, is this romantic?
Was she actually fine?
Oh
Nope.
Oh God.
Now work? Come on, guys.
no. You'll never see me share an AI generated nothing.
Nothing.
That's some bull. You would know I was taken over in the brain. Oh, he's such an asshole. Look at that.
Dude, they're watching Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
chill out, Hector. Chill the bro.
Wanted? Is it not what you wanted, buddy?
I'll be in your band.
Because it's not real, man.
Gandalf was explaining the ring to Frodo.
What do you want to do? I mean, I never really asked.
Well, that's not all your fault. I mean, I'm kind of private, I guess.
Kind of boring. More like it, Bear. You suck, bro.
Actually, you told me that once.
I did?
You called me a closed book.
Well, I guess the good thing about a closed book is I get to read it from the start.
Oh, and it's boring.
Yeah, don't. It's boring, dude. I've read that book. It's boring. I know how it ends. Nothing good in the middle.
I looked into Nikki's dad having cancer, and he's healthy as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
He's been to work like every day.
Healthy as a baby.
I don't think that's a saying.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why would she lie about that?
Is that
I don't know, for attention.
Coral Cafe.
I called the hospital she told me about, and they didn't even know
Being
who I
silly.
was talking about.
Damn.
Is it? No.
Nikki and Sarah had a conversation about you. Nikki said she just thought of you like her little brother, or, you know, and she like...
Yep.
Because I don't know, I think she has some kind of ill intentions or something. Dude, it's like Nikki snapped into a different person. She's all of a sudden infatuated with you.
This place is called Little Tony's in North Hollywood.
Oh, okay. It looks a lot like Coral Cafe.
He's like, oh no, I did the thing. Me.
I'm going to show Abby this movie, and then I'm going to take her to a date to Little Tony's and not tell her.
Yeah,
See if like, get that specific booth.
It's in the booth.
Lick the bread, like, oh, pretty good bread.
No, 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 don't do that!
Oh, shit.
She's crying. She's crying.
Oh, we were having a nice
We are.
date!
We are.
Oh, shit.
The way she turns it on and off is insane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. And why does it matter? Jeez Louise.
You're lying.
This magical curse
Doesn't matter to me.
is fucked up. Oh, no. You're the worst, Bear. You're the worst man in a movie. That was such a performance. She was so faking it. Like her body cannot... Oh,
Just
God.
wait.
Look, I think there is...
You might want to hold that thought.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Oh,
that's
no.
the spookiest time. That's the witching hour.
That's the spookiest time of night.
That's
Dude,
the time,
sometimes-
12 hours since Jesus was crucified.
Sometimes I wake up at 3:30 to go to
Nikki?
the bathroom, and it's scary.
Of course. It's the spookiest time. I hate it. I'm not a superstitious man, but I don't play about no 3 a.m.
Go back to sleep.
Where are you?
She's in the corner right there.
Oh, no. No.
What are you doing?
No. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps. That's scary, dude.
You're so cute when you sleep.
No.
Lady, do that next to me. Don't be in the corner.
Can you come back to bed?
No.
What
Nikki?
the? This is straight terrifying, dude.
I feel like you don't love me as much as I do. Like it's not mutual.
Oh my God.
Just come back to bed. Please.
Bear deserves this. But poor Nikki has no agency. This is horrifying.
know.
What a nightmare for her.
Poor girl. And she's like living in it and can't control her body.
Yeah. Which is what I'm curious about when she snapped and was normal and she went, what the like, is she aware all the other time? I wouldn't be sleeping. What are you doing?
Why don't you
Oh my God.
What?
Brother, you get up and you hug her.
Nikki, what are you doing?
She's going to stab him. She loves him so much. This is great.
For Sandy, okay?
Oh my God, this is good. This is so good. Sweating over here, you guys.
Stay!
That's what you get. This is not a healthy relationship.
This is like A3.
No, I feel like it's... how much time do you guys think has passed? I feel like it might be like a week or so.
Yeah.
Month, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they had all that time.
Yeah, the time lapse through some of their date nights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you cut up my hair?
Yeah. Great.
Let's not do that.
Oh, no, she's going to start crying and like...
So sorry. I had a bad dream and I just...
You what?
How's this?
Fake. Dude, yo,
Not great.
Okay.
the pauses in this movie scare me so good.
Will you promise me something?
Yes.
No more weird stuff. No more watching me while I sleep or moving weird.
Maybe I can pop by.
No, just make yourself at home.
Love you.
Holy
Love you.
He's gonna try to walk through it.
Good reveal, good music.
If you're having trouble with the door, maybe you should just stay home.
No, I got it.
Jesus. Okay, bye.
Oh my God.
Is she just going to stay like that for an 8-hour shift? Exorcist. That's great.
Jesus Christ.
If we see a turd drop, I would be like, this movie is too much, dude.
Why is everyone so entitled these days?
Not me.
You going to Ian's thing tonight?
First I've heard. Well, what?
There's hair in that sandwich. Come on.
We got another one.
Is that her dad?
Probably.
Well, you got to get in somewhere, or else.
That sucks.
Is that the last one?
No, one more. Luther.
Like Lex? Another Superman tie-in, brother.
Your lunch smells weird.
Yeah, she put her poop in that sandwich.
She peed in it.
What's the verdict on Cat?
What?
What does that mean? What's the verdict, Cat?
Worse than you could imagine, Hector.
She sliced up the cat.
His dead cat.
What the is wrong with you?
He's gonna puke immediately.
There, are you okay?
What's going on?
Oh my God.
I clocked that there was going to be something wrong with that food the moment she handed it to him, and I was like, what could it be? And I was like, please,
I was thinking
the cat.
of like
anything
help,
but the cat.
Poop. Yeah.
Nope. Sure enough, it was. And I was in the theater going,
what was the theater reaction to this like? I'm sure it was real fun.
Real fun.
Kind of looks like Nikki's going through something. And it kind of looks like you're taking advantage of the situation. It's a bad look, man.
That's so unfair, dude. She's the one who won't leave me alone.
Fine.
But why? You didn't tell him why.
Nikki can't come. It's a boys' night.
Great. I'm sure she'll be fine with it.
I'll text Sarah not to come, and that should be completely fine. Because if the relationship is healthy and it's not built on some codependency...
Is this character going out with Sarah? Are they a couple?
No.
Okay.
No.
They're all just friends, coworkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, I'm very upset. You can't cook the cat. You can't cook the cat, okay?
The wish things like phase 2, motherfucker.
What did it say?
A customer service number.
It's gonna be Nikki. On the other side.
It's gonna be the devil.
I'd like to cancel your wish.
No, alter it a little. Is her love real?
Just because you chose this for her doesn't make it less real.
Yes, of course it does.
So she's just fucked forever?
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you live.
As long as I live?
Ooh. Will he take himself out to free her?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you live. Sounds to me like you have a moral obligation to be there for her.
That's Satan on the other end, dude. Like, knows exactly what the wish is. Like, knows who's calling.
Yeah. You want to talk to her?
Who is that?
Nikki.
Holy shit, dude.
Do you want to speak to her?
That's awesome. She's in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit!
Here! Hi! God, I ate a bug, or I have a stomach bug, I think.
Okay.
The sound design.
You can...
I'll go shower.
yeah.
And I'll clean it up.
Squelching.
I promise.
Bro, all we do is watch shit that squelches, dude. Everything we watch
Everything
has subtitles that
squelches.
say squelch,
Every movie,
bro.
every show,
squelchy.
live action, animated.
Oh, bro. That's some caca right there.
I am very upset about that.
Okay, honey.
Get out of here, dude. No way.
Hey, listen, Ian invited me to a boys' night tonight.
Nope. She just broke the shower. She just broke the shower, turning it off so hard. She's going to be holding the shower handle like...
Ian said it was a boys' night. So I think maybe I'll just go. Are you okay?
That was a man scream. That was great.
I knew you were gonna bring her.
Oh my god.
Neither did we. No weird shit.
Oh, this is going to get weird.
Mm-hmm. Hey, there what kind of spells you put on her.
Great.
So true.
He's like, no weird shit, man. Hey, dude, she's possessed by a demon.
I knew he was looking at my chest. If not, I would fillet his meaty forearm, roll it like a stick of licorice.
And she's telling you what she's going to do, man.
New book I'm working on. I don't have strength.
I mean, basically a reflection of what she's been going through.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss the person on your left.
Crying. She's immediately crying.
Oh, God.
She's going to kill her.
No, she's going to move her.
She's going to snap her neck, you guys. This is not cool. Okay.
She's no longer on his left.
Everybody would be like, hey, Nikki, you were a friend like a month or two ago. You're clearly going through something. What's up, dude?
Everyone in this room will die, never feeling the strength of connection I have felt with my bear.
That homegirl in the middle's like, oh, shit.
Oh, God.
I'm about to have to throw down.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Mija, some of your friends told me you said I had cancer, Mija. I don't. I'm fine.
Mija, your friends told me you were acting a little Lokita, a little crazy.
A little Lokita.
This is such an inside joke, you guys. Like 12 people are gonna get this.
I know. Yes.
Oh no, she's snapping. She's snapping. Oh shit.
You gotta Bear, get her to the hospital.
I'm so sorry.
Just stand still for a second, Bear.
Oh, this is so creepy.
You got to kill yourself, Bear. You got to free her, dude.
Do you like me? Do you even like me at all? Is Nikki happy?
No.
Does Nikki like me?
I'm your freaky Nikki.
That's how you know. I mean, you knew from night one, but...
Can you tell me you love me?
This is all I've ever wanted.
Me too.
It's not real, you idiot.
You need to go home for one night, and we need to like take some space from each other, okay? Just be normal. Nikki wouldn't say that. I just want you to act like Nikki.
Let me be Nikki.
Act like Nikki.
I can't be Nikki!
It's a damn demon in there, dude.
I love you too.
Thrill me.
Whoa.
Nikki, stop.
Oh my God.
Stop, please. Nikki, you're scaring me.
Don't be scared, baby. Don't be scared.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you take the bed for yourself tonight? And I'll just go sleep again. I'll come back right in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
She's reading it right there.
Of course she's reading it. Shit. Guys, I'm so scared. Sleeping with the demon.
Bear,
I'm just getting water.
kill me, please.
Oh, God.
She's sleeping.
This is awesome.
It's me.
It's me. It's really me.
You are you, Nikki.
Please don't wake her up.
That's so good, dude. I love that.
Oh, my God.
So she must have awareness.
What's so bad about being with me?
You fucking idiot. She has no agency. There's no...
I've never been with you, Bear.
Yeah.
A lie. You sit on a throne of lies, Steven.
Kill me, please.
Bear's a piece of shit. Bear's the villain of this movie, dude. Oof.
Hey.
Sarah's about to die. Nikki's about to wake her demon Nikki up. She's gonna be running at the park like the T-1000.
Hey, so I got my letter.
Hey, all right.
Maybe my dad will let me tattoo successful daughter where his hairline's supposed to start.
Hey, don't talk shit about Andy Richter.
Bear, Ian and Nikki have been hooking up on and off for like 2 years. He thinks that she's dating you to get back at him. But even if she's not,
I keep expecting her to pop up in the background.
well,
Oh, God.
Rain.
Oh, God.
I was to your left.
She's gonna smash her fist through the window.
You're supposed to kiss me.
With a fucking brick? She's dead. She's dead. She's dead.
Oh, my God.
No. Honey, breathe. It's okay. It's okay, honey. I've got you. We need each other.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Bro. First of all, I'd never be in this situation, but like, Bear, kill yourself, my guy. You must die. That's crazy.
She's ready, baby.
Ready for what? What the
Why don't you go home? I'll take it from here.
Oh, I know what's happening. Sarah's dad has a gun. We're getting that gun. He's going to blow his brains out. She got in. You ended her life. You ruined her father's life. You ruined your other friends' lives. You ruined Nikki's life because you're a selfish, evil piece of shit, Bear. Also, shout out to this. I mean, the whole cast, but shout out to this actor too for playing this role this well.
Yeah. He voices Nathaniel Summers in X-Men 97.
Hey, all right.
It's like you make a wish, you break it. They were right there. They were over there in the corner.
Yeah. You made a shitty wish and now you want to reverse it. But you can't come in here with this energy, man. The box is full of warnings, man.
You!
Hey, you, man. If someone else made a wish that contradicts your wish, I mean, maybe you could ask her. I mean, since it's for you, she just might do it. Or you could die.
I wish Nikki Freeman only loved me as a friend.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that shit. That's awesome. That's the devil going,
Mm-hmm. This is real! This! So I need you to make a wish that I never made a wish. I wish for $1 billion.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's got to be way more than $1 billion. That can't. What are those, like, rolls of ones? Okay.
Nikki!
I mean,
know what you gotta do.
Find
someone else.
Wish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was 1 billion $1 bills, like what are you gonna do with that?
I guess so.
I want 20 million in 20 and 10 million in 10s. You got any fives with that?
Nikki, you'll do anything for me, right?
Yeah. The way she moving like a velociraptor.
Brother, she was breaking it down. She was breaking it. Oh no.
Is that?
That's Sarah.
Sarah.
Oh my God.
Why can't you love me? Why don't you love me?
Stop!
I hate this, dude. This is.
Oh, I got like $1 billion, dude. It's real.
Yeah.
It's real, dude.
What the fuck? No, Nikki! Nikki!
Oh shit.
I love you. I love you!
I knew you did.
Damn, sorry, Ian. Sorry, homie. Get $1 billion for about 45 minutes.
There's just enough. There's just enough time for Bear to blow his brains out right now.
You're the most beautiful girl in the entire world.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Give me the satisfying ending.
No!
It's terrifying, dude.
Sounds like gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's so good. Bro, this is hard to watch. I wanted it, but
If space is what we need, then take it.
you, come on. I can't believe I'm rooting for this guy to do this. This is so fucked up. But part of me wants this movie to have a really dark ending because it's that kind of movie. It's that, you know, this is a cautionary tale. Oh, you coward.
She wished for something.
That he would love her more than anything in the world. They're going to fucking merge into one being and kill each other physically. Dark ending, dude. That's a dark ending. It's not a romance, it's a love story.
Just a demon falling in love with itself.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the merging of Onslaught.
And of course, the TV is just footage of him sleeping. That's amazing.
No, honey.
He did the bills. Yes.
Remember?
There!
So she's gonna come too. Thank God.
He go be with this cat, homie. He just wants to be with this cat.
Watch, she's gonna flip the switch. It's gonna be so good. I've been waiting to the whole movie for this. She's such a good actor. This is gonna be amazing. And curse broken. No. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Nikki, get the fuck out of there. Run, bitch.
Take the money. Run, girl, run. Get the fuck out of Smallville. Go, girl, go.
Get the fuck out of there.
Call your Theo Superman, dude. Go.
Oh, this is horrifying.
And this is all Bear's fault, dude.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Bear, you
awesome.
Motherfucker.
Bro, that was like
listen,
a nail biter.
Literally.
We need more people making movies like this all the time. Look, this tale as old as time. It's nothing new. Monkey paw, careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
I do think to go back to what you were saying, Hector, though, I think you said this while we were watching the movie. We've seen this before and it's happened, but I feel like this movie was made by young people for younger people.
100%.
And it's told in such a way that I know the younger audience is going to like, I'm talking like 20-year-olds, like 20-year-olds to 25-year-olds, maybe even in the teens, right? Like 15 to 25-year-olds. I think that a movie like this is going to grab them by the nuts and like give them this crazy cautionary tale, right? Yeah, it has. It's captivated the younger audience, which I totally understand. The movie feels organic. It feels, even though it's an old story, the Monkey Paw story, it feels fresh and new. These actors do a fucking fantastic job. It's timed just right. It's only an hour and a half, maybe, like just the right amount of time. It doesn't rely on cheesy fucking jump scares. It doesn't have all those like super classic horror movie tropes besides like the weird movement and stuff. This movie does a little bit of what A24 does with like the thick, heavy atmosphere and a little bit of that kind of classic horror stuff. So it's really remixed really, really well. And I think it's kind of like the shot in the arm that horror movies need right now to be told by a younger and inspired audience. Cause I feel like I get it. I love this movie. This movie is great. But I feel like if I was 15 to 25 years old, this movie would have fucking sparked the fucking creative juices out of me like nobody's business, dude. I would have been like, oh shit, this is fucking rad. I want to do this and blah, blah, blah. It's what Lord of the Rings did to me back in the day, you know? Like there's just a lot of creative energy here being told in a particular lens. And it so fucking works, dude. It works so well. I haven't gotten goosebumps and chills in a movie since like The Vavitch or like fucking Hereditary, right? Yeah. Like that's 10 years ago. So like, yeah, dude, this movie fucking does it. This movie's great. And I love that it's a fucking low budget movie, dude. Yeah. I love it. The best ideas come from people who are scrappy, dude.
Yeah, I agreed. I'm rooting all of these people on. I really think they're going to have, what was the fallout of this is like this director now has like a first look deal, a $10 million deal with some studio, like whatever it is.
Well, so this movie was shot in 2024. Then it did the festival circuit in 2025. And then it was acquired and then obviously released this year. And while all of that was happening, so this is kind of the crazy thing, and you know, now they've been talking about it. So Inde Navarrette's contract as being like a full-time basically player on Superman Lois ended. And because of that ending, she got to do this. So since then, well, she went for like a year and a half where basically like could not get an audition, got no work, nothing.
That's insane, dude.
She was streaming.
That's fucking crazy.
I like saw some of the streams. She was just playing like Call of Duty, like basically gaming on Twitch just to pay her rent. And now obviously exploded. her career obviously is going to explode. She's doing commercials. She's probably going to book a ton of movies now, which she deserves. You know, like just the reception of her showing up to the premiere of Jackass a few days ago was enormous. Like people,
she's a movie star.
She's a movie star.
She's a movie star.
She basically, like, what happened to her is basically what happened to Jamie Lee Curtis with Halloween, more or less. So
yes.
she's going to be the new It thing. And for Curry Barker, very similar. You know, he was not a nobody filmmaker, obviously, but like in the sense of like the industry and the grand scheme of it, like, yeah, he was a bit of a nobody, but already was like building up a career on YouTube. And he's already shot another movie since then. And I think it's going to come out. It may come out this year, but maybe it'll come out next year. And then he's also going to be working on a reboot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So he's already like, his career's already moving. And I would not be surprised if he worked with some of these actors again in the near future. So also like incredibly huge. This movie came out on digital literally today. This movie very well could have stayed a theater-only release for another, I think, like 4, 5, 6 weeks, and it would have continued to do well because it's on its 6th week theatrically. It has not gotten lower than the number 3 spot in the box office.
That is crazy.
With things like Toy Story and Supergirl coming out
and Mandalorian are coming out,
like,
and you know
it has like still stayed, and it's now at $371 million. So even with the 16, 17, 18 million dollars that was paid to acquire this movie, it's obviously like made it back tenfold. So an incredibly huge success this year.
I worry that Hollywood is going to take the wrong lessons from this. You know, I think Agustin nailed it, where it's like the lessons that should be taken is this is a really exciting and creative young storyteller and a young filmmaker and a team. You know, he's got his collaborators that like the guy that plays Ian is in all of the shorts as well, all these comedy shorts. So these people, I would go to them and go, what do you want to do? And it sounds like that's what's happening for them. But I worry that Hollywood and the studio system is going to take some of the wrong lessons and do sort of copycats and do the kind of thing that they typically do. I mean, like the news coming out that what is it? Heated Rivalry, the gay hockey show, is as popular as it was. That now there's a ton of hockey shows in development. It's hockey shows, but it's like, guys, that show was not popular because it was hockey. The important thing there was the gay. Like, you got to do gay shows. Like, that's what people want to see. Hot boys. Like, don't just do hockey. Sorry, Adam. Hockey's great.
It's not even that though. But it's Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry. Now it's off campus. The other Amazon Prime show that also has like hockey involved in it. So that's that. It's like, oh, we got 2 hockey shows that are now big hits.
It must be. It must be the hockey.
I'm like,
it's not. You're gonna burn it out. You're gonna, look. I've seen the usual suspects take the success of this in back rooms and go, yes, good. The studio system is dying. You know, save us from these sequels and these reboots and all this other shit. And I think that those conversations are related, but it's not exactly. I think that the key thing here is that this thing is the marketing was so smart for what it was. The word of mouth is killer because at the end of the day, this is just an awesome movie. The originality is key, where audiences are going, what's this? Oh my God, a great spooky, scary movie, you know, in the spring and in the summer. Like, I'm going to get my money's worth if I go see that. And the problem with things like The Mandalorian and Toy Story and Supergirl and all that stuff is that on the one hand, they're going to make their money because it is a sure thing. Audiences know what they're getting with something like that. But are we getting to a point where, especially in the case of those Disney properties, that the studios have trained us to expect those on streaming in a month? That it's like, really, can you make a lot of money off of the Mandalorian TV show movie when everyone knows it as the Mandalorian TV show? You know, this is, as far as regular people know, like, they don't know what studio this is. They don't know which streaming service this is going to land on. I don't see regular people looking at this and going, oh, I'll just wait for when it's on Peacock. Like, I don't even know what service it's going to end up on, you know? So like, versus the other things are so name brand heavy that like Supergirl will be on HBO Max and Mandalorian and Toy Story will be on Disney Plus. And the conversations there are related, but I also worry that like It's I haven't seen Toy Story. I've seen Supergirl. I've seen Mandalorian. I wanted those movies to succeed in a much bigger way. And I worry too that a lot of the stuff is that they are not taking as much risk with those kinds of movies because they have to invest so much money that they cannot take a big swing in the story, in the messaging, whatever. They can't do something super daring. It has to just be kind of safe. And here's a thing where because it's made for relatively so little dollars, and they did it on their own, that you can be risky. He ate the fucking cat in a sandwich, dude. Like, that's crazy. And she shit herself and she pissed herself. And, and the places where you're not expecting it to go, it goes there. And that's the other great thing and very freeing thing about horror. So you get that jolt. And I'm so happy for them. And I think that movie audiences were waiting for that kind of jolt. And I do want to see more of this originality, but more than that, I just want to see the Hollywood thing, like hire the right creatives and really let them be them. It's the scary thing is like, man, remember that Curry Baker guy, the director of Obsession? Obsession was great. His second movie was great. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre wasn't great. It's like, why? Because then that's the big studio movie with too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too much control, yeah.
All that. And it's like, that's a tale as old as time too, because it's like, we've seen so many talented filmmakers do that. Your Guillermo del Toro's, and then they go make a Blade 2 or they make a Hellboy, and it's like, it's good, but it's maybe compromised. It's not quite what, anyway, all of this to say, I really enjoyed the hell out of this. And I also wanted to bring up too, like the thing I mentioned where people are having conversations about, is this falling in with those misogynistic tropes of like the crazy girlfriend horror, idea? I think that's there. And I think that is a valid take. But I also think, back to Augustin's point, like that this is going to, I think, do more good than harm with young audiences. I think that ultimately this message is, you do not want a fake romance. You do not want what you've imagined in your head, young men. You want to be with a real person who really sees you for who you are. So stop fantasizing about like when we're watching this, dude, it reminded me of one line from the movie 500 Days of Summer that has always stuck with me, where one of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's friends is being interviewed at some point throughout the movie. And he married his high school sweetheart, and they've been together since they were like in middle school or high school, this character. And then they ask him, like, who's your dream woman? And he describes somebody that is like, he said like Pamela Anderson or some ridiculous thing. And then at the end of it, he goes, but my wife is better than a dream woman because she's real. And that line, I'm like, that's the thesis of this movie, dude. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt imagines a sort of romance that he has with Zooey Deschanel that's not really there. And he is really the villain of that movie. He's the asshole, that character. And I feel like the same is true here. I think that this is a cautionary tale, especially for young men, to be like, do not let your imagination, do not let your perceived notions of what a relationship should be, and especially how women should treat you, like get in the way of reality and making real relationships and friendships and connections with people and men and women. And like that, there's a lot of valuable stuff in there, I hope. Will the movie be read that way by young audiences? I don't know. I'm not 20. I'm not a 20-year-old male. I'm done with that part of my life, and I'm happy. Dating is the worst. But it's like, they've done that. But it's like, it's so interesting to see now that this is out in the world, like how will, like you guys are saying, young people react to this creatively? And then what kind of effect is it? Like, will this really become because it's such a moment, will it really become a thing now where I remember like in the 90s, people would talk about crazy women and they would bring up like, oh, Fatal Attraction. She's Fatal Attraction, and it became almost like adding to the like, hey, that's fucked up to say or whatever. Like this kind of one-sided shorthand for, whatever societal things we talk about. So I wonder if Nikki from Obsession will become like, if people dress up like these characters for Halloween, then it's like this got into the pop culture. Like this permeated.
It's in the pop culture.
And it's like Joker and Harley Quinn. It's kind of fucked up. Like I don't want even healthy couples. I don't want to see them dress up like these two. They like Bear and Nikki. I'd be like, leave my party. That's fucked up. You dress up like the wrong things. But it's just very exciting to watch a movie like this come along and absolutely like knock it out of the park and see all of its success. So it's awesome.
We're also in a very interesting place in the industry, and it is obviously different because the whole like digital landscape did not exist in the 1970s. But we are kind of in a very similar place where the industry is like, you know, we've got all these studios that are collapsing or they're being sold off and they're being split apart. There is audience fatigue to some extent. Like audiences are not necessarily like flocking to the theater. The industry's really having to like force people out of their home to make the cinema going experience feel like it's worth it. And like the industry is cyclical in a lot of ways. And we are kind of at that point where we're trying to find ways to draw people out. You know, back then they created things like CinemaScope or VistaVision or Cinerama. Now we're kind of going, you know, they're trying to like make widescreen movies, and now we're trying to make tall screen movies because IMAX is a thing now.
Full screen, IMAX.
You know, we're really like just reverting back to the way it was. Part of that is like auteur filmmakers. You know, instead of like being a part of the studio system, where the studio system is going like, you need to make this type of a movie. And a lot of people have talked about how like this could be a new wave of creator or of filmmakers. It could be like the creator wave, where you have your Curry Barkers, you have your Kane Parsons, you know, you have all these young filmmakers who are themselves maybe even tired of what's been coming out in the cinemas. Maybe even they're kind of tired of, maybe they have superhero fatigue or they have franchise fatigue, IP fatigue. They don't want to see the 18th version of this superhero or this horror character or this action movie. You know, like, we don't need a Terminator 12. Let me make an Obsession 1. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in the next like 5 to 10 years in the industry. And if the industry is able to figure out what they're doing with theatrical and how digital supports theatrical and how theatrical supports digital and how that ecosystem works together. You know, a lot of it's obviously going to be on studio heads who are unwilling to even take a pay cut to pay people. But you know, we'll see with productions leaving in LA and everything.
You said it, brother. I'm
hoping that people like Curry Barker will be able to inspire other younger filmmakers to go out there and just say, fuck it. Let's just make the thing that we want to make. Especially nowadays, like we are very lucky that, yes, the iPhone is not the nicest camera you can own, but like, look at the shit that we use to make stuff.
It's accessible. I know.
It's much more accessible than it was in the 1970s, where like 16 millimeter camera was kind of the only thing you could get, and you could only get it if like your parents could afford it. Now everyone's got a camera in their phone, so it's not easier, but to go out there and actually film something and to just practice your craft and to just be creative and put ideas on paper, get your friends together. It is more accessible and easier than it was before. And now we have platforms like YouTube, which is how these guys are getting their start. So I think the thing to look at when it comes to movies like Obsession and Backrooms, and even like Iron Lung and some of the other YouTubers who've made movies, is not necessarily just like what is the movie and what is the story. Like, yes, be inspired by those original ideas, but like Agustin was saying, it's a tale as old as time. It's a monkey paw story. It's like, find your creative find the thing. Like, look at Dan Trachtenberg. You know, he did do it through an IP, but he found an interesting way into it. It was not just rinsing and repeating the same story. It was finding a new creative spin. So that's my biggest takeaway with movies like this, is like, I hope that there are young filmmakers out there who are going, you know, I've had this idea. I've been sitting on this idea. I should just go and make something, even if it's a short. Put it up on the internet. You never know. You really don't. Anything can happen.
Have you guys heard about The Amazing Digital Circus? Have you guys heard about this? The like animated show that was on YouTube and was such a massive hit that the final episode premiered in theaters and made a ton of money. It's a CG animated cartoony thing, like, and it's super independent.
I do remember this. I remember seeing previews for this.
This is the new era, and you're absolutely right, Adam. It's about the studios figuring out how to survive into the next era and to meet the demands that the audiences are you know, saying that they want. And I always go back to, like, I have no problem with the big franchises and the IP stuff. And was having a conversation with a buddy of mine talking about which franchises are dead and what's, you know, and a lot of the stuff that is probably dead is stuff that I love or loved. But I always think about Ryan Coogler with Creed. I always think about how Rocky was done, and Ryan Coogler came along and said, I have a take, and it's my favorite Rocky film. And it, to me, rejuvenate, like, it's so brilliant, and I'm so happy that movie exists. And I don't ever want to close a door and be like, you know, I know you were joking, like Terminator 12. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see Terminator 12 unless, like, what's the pitch? But there should be a balance. I don't want to be bombarded and swarmed with just old stuff. you know, and forcing a Terminator 12. I want to wait until somebody comes along and goes, no, but I think it's a really good Terminator idea. I go, yeah, okay, let's do that. But also, what other new thing? Where's Obsession 1? Where's the new thing that we can put out there and be real excited about? And, you know, I don't ever want to see an Obsession 2. I would just rather see. I don't even want to see. Even I think I saw an interview where he talked about this. Maybe it can be an anthology series, the One Wish Willow, a TV show. And I'm like, yeah, but even there, I'm like, I think I'm good. I don't think it's gonna get better. I don't know. I don't want to close that off, but it's like, it feels a little bit like you came along with an idea that was monkey paw. Agustin clocked it 2 minutes in. I mentioned even The Simpsons did it. Like, this is a tale as old as time. And I'm just like, hey, you guys did it. You crushed it. Go do something else. That's how I feel. It's like,
the thing that I think of immediately is, you know, like John Carpenter never came back to do any Halloween movies that were like, he was contractually obligated to do Halloween 2 and he never wanted to do it. And then he went to the Halloween 3 route where it was like, let's make an anthology. And I feel like Curry Barker has an opportunity where he could just do the anthology route. And I think there is a creative way to do it, even if it is centered around the One Wish Willow. Yes, you could do it, but it has to be it cannot feel the same, because the moment it feels the same, the audience is going to go, but I already saw this movie. So I think it's a really tough choice to decide, I'm going to try it again, but do it from a different angle, or to just go, you know what? I did it. I fulfilled that obligation that I made to myself and I made to everybody who gave me money and their time to make this movie. I'm going to go do something else, which he technically already has done. So who knows when he would even revisit this story.
Don't force it. Don't force it. You know, honestly, Curry, maybe wait for another filmmaker to come along and go, hey, I have a One Wish Willow sequel idea.
Right.
Like, because as soon as he gets forced into like, great, we got greenlit for the One Wish Willow TV show. You got 8 episodes. Then you have to you have to come up with 8 stories versus this, which was based around the entire premise and the obsession and the characters. So don't force it. You know, it was like Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone. It didn't do it, man. It wasn't there. It wasn't ready. It wasn't cooked enough. It was undercooked. So just go do other stuff. All right, let's go have nightmares, guys.
No. I'm gonna put this out there because I feel like this type of movie is what we need as moviegoers, and I'm not even going to say Hollywood or the industry, because I feel like we're at a critical point where these industry folks and the legacy media is in a place where they are holding on to power and they don't want it to go, but they also refuse to change, and they're so greedy. And they don't want to do anything about it. Like, there's so many things that they could do to revitalize what we want in Hollywood. And movies like this and creators like this and independents like this are the guys who are going to make it happen. So I'm going to tell them, like David Lynch said, fix your hearts or fucking die, motherfuckers. Hire these people. There you go. Hire these people. Look for more talent like this. Look outside of the fucking Hollywood machine that you've created, because these guys are going to come in and overtake your studio and create their own studio. And it's going to be a new wave of people who are going to come through and put everybody out of business. People like this are the people who are going to be getting attention. And they are the people who are going to be writing the next 100 years of Hollywood cinema. And I think that's really exciting. And I think it's going to be a tough battle for young creatives, but I feel like it's where it's going to go. I don't think movies are going anywhere. I don't think people are ever going to stop watching and consuming media. I just feel like we need to be very open and willing to create with people like this who have these ideas. And I'm casting it like as young people, but really anybody can do it. Like anybody who hasn't been part of that farming studio Hollywood grind machine where every IP is suddenly where every IP has to have a sequel and franchising and toys and stuff like that. Like, dude, at the end of the day, this is creatives telling stories and wanting to be creative, and let them create. And if it comes up with a cool franchise, let it be. If not, don't fucking force it. Like, I don't want to see a part 2 of this at all, but let this guy cook on other movies. What if he has a fucking dope ass rom-com he wants to make? I'll watch that. I'll watch the shit out of that. Like, if you have a straight up comedy that you want to do, let's fucking do that. You know, like you clearly have different stories you want to tell. I want to see all those stories you want to tell, whether they're horror, whatever you feel like is something that you feel like you want to show the world, show it to the world, because clearly the Hollywood machine's not doing it. Like that we're not getting exactly what we need. And I think this is the wave. We just have to embrace it. Let them, kind of be the new bearers of the new age in Hollywood, and we'll go from there. Like, it's there. It's not doom and gloom like everybody's saying. It's there. People are going to keep making these amazing projects. We just have to get away from the Hollywood system. Anyways,
yeah, man. And you're right, guys. Dude. And again, to echo what Agustin is saying, hey, all you Hollywood executives, you can still make a fuck ton of money doing what Agustin's talking about. It's just you can't have 4 yachts, just 1 yacht. Is that okay?
Just 1 yacht.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can we keep this industry afloat and you're happy with your 1 yacht and your little boat time? Is that cool? Keep your little Patagonia sweaters. Is that all right?
Tea time on your yacht.
Little tea time. Oh, look at all the movies I greenlit. Good for you, bud. Thanks for sacrificing your 3 other yachts, you piece of shit. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Christopher Nolan has been saying, especially recently, is like the industry needs to be willing to take risks on originality. Because the moment you don't, your industry's not going to be sustainable. So,
and he made 3 Batman movies, so that's he's come a long way. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yep.
But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If this is your first time watching Obsession, what did you think? Would you like to see more movies set in this same quote unquote universe, or should Curry Barker just continue making original stuff? Let us know. Check out everything else that we're watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Discuss. That's why we are watching.